Hello everyone, welcome to Home by 4. This is the only channel that's dedicated to helping K-12 educators use AI to eliminate burnout, get their time back, and leave school by 4 o'clock or earlier every single day. If you are a classroom teacher, principal, or academic coordinator, a district leader, or any educators who's heard of AI but don't know where to start, then this channel is for you. All right, so we're going to get started today, and what we're going to do is we're going to use AI to create Cornell Notes. I know y'all remember back in the day when we used to have notes for our students, right? So let's say you're in a situation where you want to provide some guided notes to your students, or your students require guided notes. This is what you can do. So what I did was I asked ChatGPT, so I'm in ChatGPT, and I asked ChatGPT to give me instructions for creating a custom GPT that will generate Cornell Notes based on the teacher's preference and with very minimal input from the teacher. Okay, so ChatGPT generated custom GPT instructions for me to build a custom GPT that will do this for me every single time in the format that I want, consistently across the board. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to ChatGPT, open up my bar, go to GPTs, go to create, and then I'm going to open up another window so that I can copy and paste everything. So give me a minute. I'm going to go here, custom GPT instructions. All right. Give me just a second. And you can do this in Claude, you can do this in Microsoft Copilot, any of the AI agents or AI platforms that you decide to use, you can do the same thing. So I'm going to ask it to give me a title for the GPT. Let's do, I don't know, because this is going to build Cornell Notes and teacher notes as well. So I'm going to do teacher note AI. All right. Now I'm going to type go ahead and place the description there. Let's see. And it didn't give me a description, so I typed in to ask it to give me a description. All right, and you can see it coming up over there. And now I'm going to take all of the instructions that it gave me, and I'm going to copy these instructions and paste them into the instructions space. And then I'll show you exactly what the instructions say. Hold on. Let me get all of the instructions. Okay, so it says that it is longer than 8,000 characters. So what I will do is I'll paste it into a Word document, and then I can upload the Word document there. So let me go to Word, and I'll share this with you as well so you can see this. I'm going to go to, not a Word doc, a Google Doc. All right, so let me share this tab with you. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste all of the instructions here. And see, all of the instructions are here, and it's actually 17 pages worth of instructions, so that makes sense that it's too much. All right, so it talks about emerging learners, so it'll differentiate your notes for you. Now, as an instructor, as a teacher, we are the professionals, so what you have to do is you have to go back and you have to look at the notes once they are generated to make sure that they're accurate. And that's where your content area expertise comes in. So let me go back to our agent. And I'm going to download the Word doc. And then I'm going to upload it. So I'm going to download, and I can download it as a PDF. That's perfectly fine. I'm going to go here. I'm going to upload the file. And I don't know if it's necessary for me to delete all of this. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and delete it. And I'm going to type in the instruction box, check attached PDF for instructions. And then I'm going to go back and I'm going to ask ChatGPT to give me, I'll share this with you. And I'm going to be polite. Please give me 3 really helpful conversation starters. All right, and of course, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to copy. I'm going to go back to my GPT tab, and I'm going to paste. And then I'm going to go back, and I'm going to copy and paste. And the only reason I chose 3 is because 3 is usually the amount that will show up on the screen anyway. All right. Now let's go down and let's look at anything else that we might need. Now, let me just tell you, I'm a math teacher. And so as a math teacher, I would need to have access, or would need to use the Common Core standards as reference to create my lesson plans, right? Or you would want to. So what you can do is let's see, let's create a new action. Let me cancel that. Never mind. you can actually tell it to use the Common Core standards. So don't forget to refer to the, or let's say to use the Common Core standards as reference when creating notes and differentiating. And I'm going to go to another tab and I'm going to type in Common Core Math Standards. And I'm actually going to copy and paste the link. And hopefully it'll read it. We'll see. We shall see. Get my spelling right. And then also here, where it says create, here for this, right here where this box is, you can create your own logo. So let's do, I'm going to ask ChatGPT to create a logo for our GPT. And notice that we allow ChatGPT and whatever AI platform that you're using to create the instructions for the custom GPT, as well as to create the logo and everything. Now, of course, you want to tweak it if you need to, but this is a great start. And then another thing I want to make a special note of, you can also create an agent that will generate this for you on a regular basis. So let's say if you already have a pacing guide and you want to upload your pacing guide and you want to have you want to create an agent that is going to deliver your Cornell Notes to you every morning based on your pacing guide, you can do that as well. So there's a lot that you can do with that. All right, so let's go here. I'm going to, let's see, where can it's not letting me change it for some reason. Now here, you may want to use, I wouldn't say use Instant, but I wouldn't say use Pro either. So let's use thinking as the model because we want it to actually think about what it's doing. Let's go ahead and create this. And anyone you want to share it with, you can change this. I'm just going to go ahead and update right now. And now we're going to test this real time. So let's go to view the GPT. And I need notes for, let's see, I am teaching students to solve one-step equations today. Let's see what happens. Okay, so it's assuming grade 6 because that actually is a 6th grade standard. But you can put in what grade level it is. All right, so it gave me the learning objectives. the I can statements, the core ideas, essential vocabulary, inverse operations, step-by-step process. And it gave me some examples. Now you see the formatting is a little wonky, but that's okay. And then let's say you use these notes and then you write notes. You have handwritten notes. So these are teacher notes. Yeah, this is a little wonky. And that's probably because it's math. It gives you the common mistakes and fixes, some optional tools to use, differentiation support, some examples, gives you something for English language learners. It tells me the Common Core standards and the teacher notes, and then it gives me a Cornell Note template here and some problems. So you would have to do a little tweaking, but you can actually tweak this. And then error analysis, this is something for the students. So this is something that you would give out to the students. You would print this out, and then and it shows you which standard you're using. So I hope this was helpful. Again, right here with this formatting, you'd have to go back in your instructions and kind of tweak the formatting, and then go back and check your instructions again for this as well. Let's try something else. Let me do another one. Let me start another conversation. New chat. I am teaching my 9th graders my 9th grade biology. Oh, I can't do that. Let's say I am teaching, because I didn't put the standards in there. So if I was to put science standards in there, I was going to say something about science. Let's see. Let me go to Common Core Science Standards. And I'm going to show you something. I'm going to take the link to the Common Core Science Standards. Hold on. Give me just a second. Common Core Science. It says Next Generation Science Standards. So let's see if it does this. I'll do a Command C. Command V. Use these. See, refer to these standards when creating notes for my 9th grade, let's say 9th grade biology. I think that's who takes it. 9th grade biology students, or yeah, for my 9th grade students who are currently studying genetics. I think that's right. Well, let's say mitosis and meiosis. Let's see. Let me get that right. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, now let's see what it comes up with. So it's looking up next generation. Okay, it's giving me all of this. Materials with known. Okay. Give me the Cornell Notes and teacher notes. All right, so here's the teacher notes, the I can statements, the essential question, background knowledge. Now, all of you science teachers out there, you'd have to proofread this for me because I am math. The cell cycle, what mitosis is used for, and then meiosis, which this is not my content area, so I cannot proofread any of this and tell you whether it is factual or not. Here's some formative assessment prompts, which is pretty cool. Some misconceptions. Here's some differentiation. And then, of course, you can change some sentence frames here. Wow, okay. UDL. I don't think UDL is used anymore. Somebody told me universal design for learning. Okay. All right. Well, I guess it is. Okay. All right. At any rate, hopefully this is helpful, you guys. Oh, look at these notes. I'm loving it. I'm loving them. It gives you terms, step-by-step mitosis, step-by-step meiosis. This is really cool. And you can also change the grade level. So you can tell it, not the grade level, but you can tell it that you have students who are really struggling and you need this information provided at a third grade level, even though it's ninth graders. Okay? So hopefully this is helpful. Let me know in the comments how you can use this Cornell Note agent. Well, not agent, GPT. All right, I'll chat with you soon.